Most of the people asked me to do a project on data cleaning in MS Excel. That's why we have a dataset for cleaning that in MS Excel today. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can clean your dataset using formulas and techniques in MS Excel to have a clean and standard table of data. As you can see on my screen, this is the dataset that we need to clean. We have different columns: ID, product, date, sales, salesperson, product, category, quantity, customer, again quantity, and then country. First of all, let's split this into different columns, and we can do that by splitting this in two ways. The first one is using the text split function, that is text split. Select this row, and for the delimiter we can use comma because these are comma separated values. Close parentheses, press enter, and this will be split into different columns like this. But the best method is to select this entire column, go to data, click on text to columns, select delimited, next, uncheck tab, check comma because these are comma separated values, and we can see a preview of the data here that if we continue like this, we will have this data separated into different columns like this. Click next. What is the data type of these columns? We can select general for all, then click finish. If we click finish, the destination for the first value will be A1. It means the ID will be in column A, and then we'll have this data split into other columns. Click finish, and that's it. We can see that ID is placed in the first column, product is in column B, and so on. So let me adjust this. Select this entire data, double click on this so we can have the columns adjusted. Now let's clean all the columns one by one. Let me add a filter here to see whether we have a problem or not. So here in the ID we can see that these are the IDs, and let's click OK. There is no problem, but we have duplicate values, like you can see it here, that is 7 is repeated 2 times, and we can see that this is the same record but we have it 2 times. If we come down below, we might have other duplicate values, and yes, we have them. We have 23 repeated 2 times. So for that, let's first remove the duplicates. Click anywhere in this data set, click on this remove duplicates. It will select all of the data, but what we want to do is to check on the ID column. So we'll click this unselect all, click on ID, click OK. And it says that there were 2 duplicate values found and they have been removed. Now we have 100 unique values. Click OK. That's it. Duplicate values have been removed. Now let's check the product column. You can see that there are different values. We have different cases for each value, like apple is all lowercase, banana is in proper case, apple is in capital case, and there are spacing as well that we can see, improper spacing that are not needed. So what we want to do is to change the case of this, and we want to trim this as well. So for that, let's click here in column K. Use a combination of 2 functions, that is trim and then a proper case. So let's use first the proper. Inside proper, use trim function and select this value, close parentheses for proper, and we will have this apple in proper case. Let's drag this formula down till the end. Select this entire range of values, click on apple, the first value in this product list. Press Ctrl Shift V to paste these values as values. Now let's delete this entire range of values. Now we have products in proper case and they have been trimmed. We do not have inconsistent spaces there. So we have cleaned that column as well. Let's now clean this date column. For that, let's use the text function first, using text to convert this to a proper date format. Select this value, and the format will be, for example, I want month first, then I want day, and then I want the year to be placed here. Add double quotes, close parentheses, press enter. This will convert it into this format. Let's drag this down, Ctrl C the entire range of values, click here, Ctrl Shift V to paste that as values, and now let's delete this one. We have cleaned most of the dates, but some of the dates still remain in their previous formats, like row number 7, which is not in the proper format that we want, row number 11, and there might be other rows as well. I think we have only those values. Let's click on this filter. Okay, there are proper values, but we have only those two rows, 2023 78 and 2024 35. We need to format them as well. So for that, let's use another function, that is date value, which converts this date to its value. Let's press enter. This is the value. Let's now drag this down to get all the values, and it will give us the values of these two which are not in the proper format. So what we need here is to convert this as well. Let me select this entire range of text values, click on this format and click short date. It will give us this in this date format. Let's select this entire range of dates, click here and press Ctrl Shift V. Now it will give us this proper date. Let's now delete this because we have gotten the dates. Again, some of the values are in the date value format, not in the proper date format. So let's select this entire range again and press Ctrl 1 to go to custom, and here remove the general and convert this to proper date, month, day and then year. Press OK, and now we can see that all the dates have been properly formatted. So this is how we can clean this date column, and all the dates are now cleaned. That's it. This is also done. For the sales, let's see if there is any problem. We have integer values and there is no problem, so we can leave this. Let's select salesperson and we can see that there is a lot of junk data. We have John Doe, Jane Doe and some other stuff. What we can do here is to use different techniques in MS Excel to properly format this. The first technique that I will use here is the flash fill option, and it will give us some clean data. For example, I want John Doe like this. I will write it here. The second value will be Jane space Doe. The third value will be Gem space Beam. The fourth one is Mary Jane. I'm giving it more examples so it can understand properly and give us proper values. For Kate Doe, I can just write Kate and then Doe like this. Now we have given the flash fill 5 examples. Now we can click here under Kate Doe and press Ctrl E to select all the values below. We can see that it gave us values, but the values that we have here are proper values. So the ones that are missing, there are only 2 values. We can write them manually, that is John Doe again, and under this we can write Gem and Beam like this. Now the flash fill option has given us all these values. Let's select all of them, press Ctrl C, go to these values and press Ctrl Shift V to replace the existing values by the new values. So we have cleaned that data as well. There is no problem, no inconsistent spaces, and all the values are in a proper case. Let's now delete these values and let's now go to the product category. If we click on product category, we can see that all the values are in fruit category. This is very simple. Let's click on the first value, press Ctrl Shift arrow down to select all the values and change them manually because this is only one value. Right, F-R-U-I-T fruit, press Ctrl Enter, and now we have fruit category from first value till the last value. Let's click on the quantity column. In this column we do not have any problem. This is okay, but the problem is that quantity column is repeated twice, and we can see that this is only a repetition. We do not have any inconsistent values between the 2 columns, so we can delete the second quantity column from here. That's it. Then we have customer, and customer values are again not in proper case. There are inconsistent spaces as well. So what we need to do here is to simply just use 2 functions. One is proper case. Inside proper, we will use trim function to remove any inconsistent spaces and press enter. It will give us Alice Smith in proper case. Let's drag this down till the end. Ctrl C, click on the first value, press Ctrl Shift V to paste the copied values here, and let's now delete this column J's values. In the country column, we do not have any problems. We have 4 countries and all of them are written in proper formats. That's it. One final step, that we need to convert this data now to a table, And for that, let's select this entire table data, press Ctrl T, and this will give us this option. You will check this, my table has headers, click OK. Now this has been converted into a proper table which we can use for analysis in MS Excel. So this is the clean data that we got from the messy dataset, and now we can use it for any type of analysis. I hope you have learned different techniques of data cleaning in MS Excel. In this video, I just wanted to show you different methods for cleaning data of different columns and different types. If you have enjoyed this video, please like it, leave your comments in the comment section, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.